little down moment.
Yeah.
Uvalde police, they have released some video of some of the actions of the police while the shooting was going on. One of the cops was seen checking his phone. Another cop was seen getting hand sanitizer, and I think I seen a video of them running when shots was fired, and
Like,
another video. I mean, another thing of they wouldn't let the one of the police officers whose wife got killed like through. They wouldn't let him go, like try to save her or anything like
are
that.
you saying this was all on purpose?
I don't know what it was all on,
It all
but
wasn't right.
these are all things that have came out in these past couple of weeks. As stuff starting to get investigated on in that mass shooting, and these are some of the things that are coming out about the police.
I think, you know, with all the things that that have been said is, yeah, bro. They're not meant to be here. They're not meant to have that position in our society. That shows obviously they're not equipped, and we have to do a better job at recruiting. Excuse my language, but these no, these fucking idiots, man. I don't want to be too harsh or brash, but you can't have people like that protect so-called supposed to be protecting us. Like when you put on that badge, when you take that oath, you have to be able to be
Heroes.
yeah, the hero, yeah, and not even heroes, just being able to understand your duty and
I'm about to say,
responsibilities.
you made a commitment.
I mean, for
Yeah.
these, I mean, I think for the kids, like,
Yeah, that should even
okay, I can kind of see the retreat of them running when they hear gunfire because you don't really know like where it's coming from, so you kind of gotta like assess that situation and see where the best plan of action to get into the gunfire or whatever.
Yeah.
But the phone
Yeah.
and the hand sanitizer.
There's no way. There's no way, bro.
What are you doing?
Was he hand sanitizer?
Like, there's no way.
No, here's the thing. Fuck all that. Okay. That, like, it doesn't matter if it's before or after
That
the
shouldn't
shooting
be a
and all.
priority
Like,
in your mind.
it's one teenage boy with a rifle, and it's supposed to be dozens of trained police officers.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, trained police officers.
All I know is if he was another race, it wouldn't have gotten as far. That's all.
Yeah, that's true too. But like
Be too
the take,
specific,
I mean, yeah, that's always the angle, Cecil. You know, I'm with you on that. That's always the angle. But deeper than that, bro. Kind of like Joe was saying, it's too easy to become a police officer. People want to wear the uniform. People want to like drive around and get donuts and look cool going into QT and shit. But it's real stuff going on, and you have to be ready for stuff like that. Like, y'all can pull people over for turn signals and registration and then bully them all day. But when there's an 18-year-old with a rifle shooting kids, that's when the true colors show. And nobody stepped up. Not one person that I've seen. So one life lost is way too many.
Thank you, Wes.
One life lost is way too many. And I say this all the freaking time. Like, we talked about it with Astro World and all this other stuff. People wait until somebody dies to say, oh, we should have did this, we should have did this, or like doom. Like, why are you getting hand sanitizer when there's kids dying? I promise you I will get COVID to save that kid's life. I don't care. I don't care about your hands being dirty.
I don't care what you just
Why
put
is
your hands in.
why is your phone in your hand? Why are y'all standing on the wall looking confused? These should be drills and these should be situations. Clearing a room, that should be like second nature. That's what that's called when they line up on the wall like they about to go to recess and shit. Yeah. No, that's what it looked like. But what it should look like is trained professionals getting ready to clear a room. And nobody looked like they knew what they was doing. Nobody looked like they wanted to be the person to go in and save anybody. And that's the issue.
You know what I'm saying? And they know the risk of being, supposedly supposed to know the risk of being, in that profession. Like, that's a risk. Like, you might have to put your life on the line. You made that oath. Like, that is your duty to save and protect and serve and protect the citizens of this nation. Like, there's no other excuse. Like, there's no other things you can say to me to make them look any better to me. Like, I'm sorry. That's a terrible.
Don't they got tear gas and all that?
Bro, they have
they
bro
got
they don't have tear gas per se, but they have like a mace.
Yeah, they got mace.
Mace.
Even in the deeper
No,
note,
they don't got the little bomb thing.
No.
They have that.
Yeah,
No,
I
they
thought that
have
was-
it.
I thought
Not
that was
on their
SWAT.
not on
That's
their
what I'm
person.
saying. I thought-
Not on their person.
I
But
thought it was
Ryan is
SWAT.
right. They tear gassed us when we were protesting George
Oh,
Floyd.
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
So why can't you
No, they have
use
methods.
these?
They're not going to do that in the school because there's
Yeah.
kids in the vicinity.
Yeah.
They
but
could be behind doors.
it's not
and
even
all
about
sorts of-
that. It's about that. Like, these things are already taught. Like, these situations,
Yeah.
they have actual funding for these type of situations. Like, to help these things supposedly go smoothly. They have all that. Their tax money is being given to them for things
To
of that
make a
nature.
plan.
That's what I'm saying. So it's no
It's a
excuse.
small town though.
But no, they should.
just in-
There should
like-
already be a plan in
not-
place.
So
I hear what you're saying, but
I get why they like they move hesitantly because like you're supposed to like assess the situation and then like come up with a plan and then move forward or whatever. But like in situations like this, I feel like especially if you got SWAT out there and all types of shit, like these look like military personnel. Like they have,
those
they
are their
have training.
finest men, Lyndon.
So there's no reason why they shouldn't have gone in and just like
That's it.
handled that situation. Like,
That's it. It's one
like
person.
now don't get me
'Cause,
wrong.
like,
it is a delicate situation due to having kids, but still, I feel like for what was shown, like this was like I said, the hand sanitizer, the cell phone, those like you said, trained professional. Those two priorities should never be in your mind.
Bro,
Yeah.
I don't.
Phone,
You know,
especially in that situation.
I think
like,
it
just
is,
don't
though?
make sense.
like Uvalde in these small towns, of course they got SWAT, but you kind of gotta look at like they don't have like Dallas is more prone to have a SWAT situation than Uvalde.
but let
So,
me
like, they probably, I mean, which is wrong. I'm not giving no excuse at all whatsoever.
And they weren't prepared for a situation.
They ain't weren't prepared at all, like
Okay.
for no shit. Like they
That's
probably
what I'm
was
saying.
like.
There was-
respectively,
They
There was
probably
no
when they got the
plans in
call, they
place.
probably like, "What are you talking about?" Like, you know what I'm saying?
I hear you, but
you're
they
not,
actually
you're not
plays
prepared
against.
for one teenage kid with a rifle.
Hold on,
But
no,
surprisingly,
no,
they're
hold on.
not.
Exactly.
But
That's what
play-
I'm. That's
no, that
exactly what
should-
I'm saying.
That should actually should play against them because as
That's
this
exactly what I'm saying.
yeah, as this city only true protection.
Right.
You should be more prepared because
Okay.
you're the last line, pretty much in a
Yeah.
sense. You're the last line or main line, you can say. So that should even more make you be ready for things like that because like after us, it ain't gonna be much nothing. You know what I'm saying?
It's one kid.
That's all.
How are you on a police force and you're not prepared for a gunfight?
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
That doesn't make any sense.
But they'll
Think of
sit
Terry
there,
come
but
through
they'll
there.
sit
Like,
there
yeah,
and
no
up and
chance.
down, look in your face, up and down, and say, "Well, we got to be prepared not to come home at night." They'll talk a big game.
Okay,
They'll
well,
talk a big game.
There's
bro.
a whole classroom of kids 2 feet away that might not come home tonight.
That's
too.
what I'm saying, bro. And everybody in here is 100% right and on the right direction. But with that said, the reality is they're not prepared for these situations.
I'd
rather die trying to save kids rather than live knowing that I
Well,
could.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's what we all say.
I'm pretty sure their
what they said,
hesitancy is. I'm pretty sure their hesitancy is more. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. I'm pretty sure their hesitancy is more laying towards the fact of they don't want to cause a situation where the shooter does something more to harm more people. So they don't
Right,
want to
That's
like pressure
understandable.
him.
Definitely.
I don't think it's more so of like they're worried about their own lives because I mean they wouldn't be there if they weren't putting their lives on the line to begin with. But I think in
halfway
situations like this,
Yeah, exactly. Halfway
it's
true.
one kid. There's no reason why two, three trained gunmen should. If you have to, nigga, shoot him in the leg or something. Take this nigga down. Like it's
Shoot
one
that
kid
nigga.
with the rifle. Like, look, dude,
I mean, but you're saying it, bro. Like, look at all those men. Now, those aren't even all the men. Somebody got to be ready to catch one, just to get the job done.
Like
If
Cecil
somebody
said,
if
bro.
somebody in the front got to catch one, so everybody else can shoot him down, fine.
It's
And
like-
I get
it's-
taking precaution because there's other kids. You don't want it to escalate. There's no, you can shoot and miss, and now we got a gunfight. But like, from what I've seen, because I've seen, they did not look prepared. They look like they had never seen that before, and they probably haven't.
okay,
And they
live-
probably haven't.
live fire situation.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Speaking of live fires, still prayers go out to them,
Absolutely.
the kids and the families that are still grieving in this moment.